has been making brands look sexy and stories come alive through his lens for over 2 decades. Damien Bredberg isn't just one of Australia's top commercial photographers. He's the guy turning everyday moments into bold, dramatic, award-winning art. But forget the polished portfolios for a second. Damien's also got a cracking sense of humour and some real-life stories that demonstrate the man behind the camera is every bit as entertaining as the pictures he takes. So get ready to zoom past the gloss and focus in on the fun. This is Damien Bredberg, uncropped, unfiltered, and 100% real. Welcome, Damien.
Wow. That's the best intro I've ever had in my life. I'm going to take that with me.
Yeah.
Wow. Thanks, ChatGPT.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I use it and then I edit it so hard because sometimes it's not real and it's not my voice.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah.
But how good is it as
I
a
want
tool?
it to sound like, it's so good as a tool, especially for researching people. Like for me.
Oh, you found it works? Well, I guess there's only one of me in the world, so it's pretty easy to research.
Yeah. But I do fact check everything it says. But how good is ChatGPT?
So good that it's taking my job.
Right, we'll get there. I've got a question on that. I've got some great questions for you today. So Damien Bredberg and I know each other from when we were little. So I went to primary school and high school with this guy, but we haven't seen each other for years and years and years.
This is true.
And it's like yesterday, right?
Yeah, we just said that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Amazing.
And now I feel like we're just going to rekindle something that's going to propel forward.
Yes. And I've got some I have an elephant memory. I'm so sorry, but I remember stuff that you won't remember, which I'm going to bring up as well.
Go for it.
Okay, let's start a little bit for the listeners about you. Tell me about yourself growing up. Where did you grow up? Tell me about your family and you as a young boy.
Very simple background. Grew up on the north side of Brisbane with just blue-collar parents that just worked hard, paved pavement.
Did you have siblings?
Yeah, I had one older sister,
Okay.
6 years older than me.
Yeah.
She's doing her thing in Melbourne. She's very successful, always has been.
Yeah.
She's sort of been the one in the family that's always done super, super well.
Yeah.
So she's on her journey and I'm on mine. And fast forward many years after school, it wasn't until 2001 that I studied. So that was 4 years after school. I studied photography.
What did you do for 4 years?
I got a nothing job in the city with optical manufacturing.
Okay.
It was just a nothing job.
But it was paid.
Started as dispatch, then worked my way up.
Yeah,
It
income.
was paid. It was an income.
That's what it was.
I graduated from school not knowing what I wanted to do.
Yeah, and that's the
It was
problem.
hard. I thought I wanted to be like an interior designer / graphic designer. Didn't get the OP to do it because I think I got 13 and I think I needed an 8.
Yeah.
So it was really bad.
I
the
am
typical
not
average
telling
student.
you. Oh, my God. You think that's an average? I'm not ever telling you.
Yeah, you are now.
On the podcast,
Go
I'm
for
not.
it.
I'll tell you after
It doesn't
the
mean anything now.
I'm not telling you. It's so
Signal
embarrassing.
Signal it.
I'm not signaling it because there's a camera there and there. But I'm telling you right now that
It was in the teens.
I'm not telling you. I was only in year 11 and 12 for survival. So I lived out of home. I don't know if you knew that.
I didn't.
Yeah, so I left home when I was 16.
Wow.
So I lived with a weirdo for year 11. Really, really weird, which I'll also tell you off the podcast. And then year 12, I lived with a lovely ex-student of our high school, which our counsellor, JT, got me the accommodation across the road from the school. So literally across from Macca's.
Yep.
And then I lived with her for year 12. She was lovely. And I worked at McDonald's there and went to school. So my point is I was at school for survival. I was not at school to learn. My life was about paying the bills.
Yep.
My life was about, I didn't have family. Like I never saw my brothers. My mother didn't live in the state. I didn't have anybody. So whatever boyfriend I had at the time, that was my person.
I'm so sorry. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I did. I knew you worked at Macca's and that was it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's why, like, for me, and I've got late diagnosed ADHD as well.
Okay.
So my head was not in the books. It wouldn't have even known when the book was.
Yeah.
And I have this recurring dream that I'm at school or I need to get to school and I can't find my skirt or I can't find my shirt,
right.
or I can't find my tie. There's always a reason I can't get there. And then the other thing is I don't know my timetable. And I never did know my timetable because I would use my friends around me to say, what have you got next? And they'd say, English. And I'll go, okay, I know, I associate you've got English with I've got art. That's how I would know my next class.
How interesting.
Yeah. So school was not for me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you the OP until the cameras are off, but I was there not for school. I was there for my friends. And where else am I going to be, Damien?
You kept that undercover. I had no idea. I always thought you were way up there.
No, it was tough. JT was my rock.
Put a good facade on.
Yeah, that's
Good
called
front.
that's called a mask, an ADHD
well.
mask. You're going to make me cry.
You did really well because I always thought you were in the cool group.
No, I wasn't.
You were.
Who was the cool group? Sign it to me.
It was the ones that associated near the footy guys, and you weren't too far from those guys.
I was not interested in footy guys.
But you were always on the fringes.
Yeah.
But more not idolising them, but on
Yeah.
the fringes, but still very independent.
Yeah.
But you guys were uber cool.
I really liked naughty kids.
Yeah.
So if you can remember
Probably
who
why we got on.
Yeah.
Me and Ben Austin.
Yeah.
Used to always be naughty.
Yeah, I loved the naughty kids. So anyone that was edgy, I just gravitated, pulled toward,
All right. I feel like we need to get back to our youth and start up again. I'm ready.
So,
anyway,
you didn't go to interior design.
I didn't do interior design, didn't do graphic design, but obviously I wasn't academic, but somehow had this creative inkling that I needed to get out. Didn't do anything with it, suppressed it for 4 years. Graduated 2001. Like most graduates doing photography or trying to get into it, you go to the least path of resistance or friction, which was weddings and portraits, right?
Of course it
Most
is.
people do because it's easy. Everyone knows someone getting married. Everyone wants a family portrait.
That's right.
And this was before mobile phones.
Okay, great. Oh, great.
Or around that time, but not smartphones.
Yeah.
Just went into wedding and portraits. Yeah, so weddings and portraits was not what I wanted to do. Learned that early on, but it took about 6 years. So I focused all my attention on commercial photography, which was B2B work, business to business, doing anything from corporate headshots to product shots to big advertising campaigns, which you'd see on billboards or websites.
Don't fast forward. Go slow with me. So you're doing headshots, you're doing a wedding, you're doing a commercial.
Well, it was all a bit of a blur. So I think going from weddings and portraits to commercial seemed to just be a blur and kind of integrate a little bit like this.
Yeah.
So I knew...
Organically, naturally.
Yeah, exactly. So I still needed to feed myself. I still needed an income.
Yeah.
So I kept weddings, portraits, all that domestic market alive to bring in the bills. But then...
Bread and butter.
And then outside of that, I wanted some honey too.
Yeah.
So I would focus the work that I wanted to do and I would just make it work.
Yeah.
As the commercial was getting more and more demanding and I was winning more commercial clients, I would drop off the weddings and portraits. So it was kind of this takeover.
And so what was your first commercial business?
Couldn't tell you.
You can't remember?
No, couldn't tell you. I remember my first big one, and it was a property development, and they got me to create art for every single unit that would go on sliding doors to divide their rooms in apartments. And that was very cool. And back then, that was like, I think it's like $54,000 as a single project. And I think that was like 2003 or 2004 or something like that. So it's like a couple of years out of...
A week?
Probably a couple of weeks.
Wow, that's great.
So it's good money. So it's like 20 grand a week. It was awesome. It was great. I loved it.
Yeah. And so a little birdie told me about some toads that he helped you photograph. You know what I'm talking about.
The toads that I did shoot
Yeah.
in like an art piece. Is that what you're talking about?
I'll just tell you.
Yeah,
so our friend,
Who?
Mark,
Yeah.
when I told him you were coming on, he's like, remind him that I helped him become a photographer because I held toads while he photographed them.
He would have. For some reason, I was infatuated by toads at that time. I don't know why. But
Okay, forget the toads.
yeah, I forgot the toads. But yeah, he did. And I
Sorry,
think it was
Mark.
one on Bunya Road.
Yeah.
Maybe it was, because I think he drove a car.
Yeah.
He was driving my Nissan Pulsar past the toad that was propped up in a gutter that was looking alive.
Well, he's crediting himself
Hey, good on him. I love it.
for your career.
Good on him. Well done, Mark. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
It was great.
Okay, so you had your work doing commercial photography.
Yep.
And then what? You dropped all the weddings and headshots.
Yeah, and then I guess, well, then I pretty much started a business with another schoolmate in 2004.
Yeah.
And we called it Crew Digital, where we offered graphic design, web design, and photography.
I remember this, yeah.
A complete one-stop shop for small businesses, really.
Amazing that you can do that with a friend and still be friends today. I love that. Congratulations.
Yeah, I exited the business in a very non-friendly way because I'd like to blame an ex-girlfriend because love is blind and I just believed everything she said. And so unfortunately I exited the business. It just wasn't the right time for me to continue. So I sold out. Didn't treat the separation as mature as I should have. Yeah, we've come back and we're great mates and I'm forever grateful for him.
But you had to get out because you possibly wouldn't have the career you have today if you were still in that business.
Yeah, 100%.
Right?
Yeah, and I owe Ben a lot for that.
Absolutely. Like everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, 100%. He trusted me.
Yeah.
We had some of the best times of our life in those 4 years. I would never change it.
No.
I would never do it differently.
No.
I just loved every minute.
Yeah.
And it was great to do it with a good mate.
Yeah.
And I would do it again in a heartbeat.
Oh, he's a nice guy too.
It's just unfortunate that I left because of someone else. And I wasn't aware of that until many years later.
Yeah. Well, I hope you're with a good partner now.
Oh, she's amazing. Completely different. Yeah.
She's
She's like you, actually. Very much like you. Just a
So she's crazy with ADHD.
No, she's crazy love, but she's a nurturer, carer, a nurse background, midwife in the NDIS. And, I get to hear all the horror stories.
Yeah.
But she's, like you, just wants to make a difference and change the world and takes it all on her shoulders and she does what
I like her already.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Okay, so we've met when we were young. I have a memory of you from grade 3.
Yeah.
All right. So we were in the class and we were sitting together and the teacher's talking and typical me not listening to the teacher, probably distracting you.
Okay, maybe.
Possibly.
I'd probably say it's the other way around.
Oh, you were highly entertaining me. You and I had a piece of paper and a pencil each and we were drawing this guy. I would draw a little bit of him, you would add to it, and then I would add to it, and it came up with this cone-looking guy that looked like Bert from Bert and Ernie.
I think I might know. Yeah,
and we called him Mr. Morph.
Yeah, keep going.
And we just lived on that pretty much every day. And we would crack ourselves up with stories about this character.
Did that end up becoming like the end of year or some sort of card for our year?
I don't know.
I think it did.
Sad.
3. That was a composite class.
Yes, it was.
Do you remember?
Yes, it was.
And it was a ginormous class.
Mrs. Muller and Mrs. Lee.
So, I remember. And that drawing became a card for our year.
Oh, can you get your hands on it?
No, I wouldn't know where it is.
Oh, I actually found a photo in my album the other day of you as well, in a school play, from the newspaper.
Yeah, that's right. Doing this one?
Yeah, I've got that. I have that. I'm going to put that as our picture on the podcast.
Oh, my God. Jeez, I think I have that in an album somewhere. Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't remember what that play was about.
I don't know.
I don't know why I was in it. I hate plays.
See, I would have loved to be in a play, but I would never have been in the play. I don't think I had the confidence that I have now back then.
Yeah, right.
I think I was the quiet girl. Was I the quiet girl?
No, I don't ever remember you being the quiet one.
Yeah.
You're always the fun one.
Yeah. So why was I not in school plays?
I don't know. Too good, maybe.
Yeah, too cool.
Too cool, too good.
Too cool.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
But primary school was my zone. Like, I nailed primary school.
Yeah.
Because composite class were for the smart kids.
Stop it.
That's what I found out.
Oh, wow.
Because they could break them off. And because we had 3A and 3B.
Yeah.
And then you could sort of break off.
But you and I were in 3A.
That clearly was the better grade.
Was it?
Oh,
was it? You're now making me think we were the...
And then grade 6 was my best of all time.
Was that Mr. Diaz?
No, I had a lady. I don't know.
Well, I had Mr. Diaz. That was cool.
And Michael, him and I were like the smartest in grade 6. And we always just do a maths competition.
Just the two of you?
Just the two of us.
For fun?
up in front of the class.
Oh.
And it was like back-to-back times tables, all that. And like we'd have to spin around and say the answer. And we got broken off to do our own assignments.
Yeah. Because you guys were insanely
Apparently we were smart at that time. And then
academic.
Then it was downhill from that point on. It was downhill. Oh, I don't think I should say this on a podcast.
I'll cut it out if it's really bad.
I was in love with my year 7 teacher.
Oh, you can say that. You can say that.
Like I thought she was beautiful and I used to love her and I thought she was the
Was she
best
really
thing.
sporty with short brown hair?
She had short brown hair. I don't know if she was sporty.
Yeah.
I can't remember her name now.
Yeah.
Then she got married, so her last name changed. But I remember she drove like a blue hatchback Nissan Pulsar because I remember at lunch going to the car park, looking at her car, seeing what her number plate was, and then I remember saying, when I get old, I want to get that same number plate.
What was the number plate?
I think it's either her 371 ATC. I still remember it from grade 7.
Isn't that hilarious?
I used to purposely miss my bus
Yeah.
so I could stay back in the classroom, just her and I.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
I'm so glad she wasn't a pedophile.
I know.
How lucky were you?
I was living my best life.
Yeah.
And I think that's when I discovered love.
Yeah.
And then it was all over.
Because you moved to grade 7. James was in my class.
Was he?
Yeah, he was the best. And I remember my teacher,
I used to love James,
who was actually also the best, hit him square in the head with a wooden ruler, straight down. I was so mad.
Wow.
And he just kind of, these days, they'd be fired.
Yeah.
Abuse. Yeah.
Good old days.
Good old days of...
Bring him back. The cane.
The
I
cane.
remember...
Did you get the cane?
No, I never got the cane, but a few of us got the Kanga cricket bat set. So...
On the butt?
Remember Mr. Eel?
Yeah. So his son...
Jack Eels.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jack Eels, his son was the Wallabies captain, right?
Right. We had his dad for a principal.
Yeah. I don't know who it was, but we did something naughty, so we had to go into his office, hands on his desk, bend over, and the yellow Kanga cricket bat set was these heavy, thick plastic cricket bat and stumps, and we got the bat up the backside. By him. And he was a big dude. It's like 6...
By John Eels' dad.
Yes, correct.
John's dad whacked you with a Kanga.
Absolutely. And effort hurt. Oh, my God. And he was a big boy. Like, he was solid and 6.5 foot tall.
He was huge.
Yeah, big guy. So you can imagine. Yeah. And I felt like we just slid across the desk. Probably didn't, but that's what it seemed like.
I wonder how many years later corporal punishment stopped in schools.
Don't know, but it shouldn't have stopped.
You think it was good for you?
100%.
Yeah.
It was good for me.
Did you get in trouble in high school?
All the time. I was always in trouble.
At Mount Maria?
Yeah, always.
Who with? Which teacher or...
All of them.
Principal?
All the way through.
Grade 11 and 12. I didn't go to your 8, 9 and 10. I'm not going to name this friend of mine, but she was one of my very best friends.
Yeah.
And her and that principal were not allowed in the same room.
Oh.
Because they'd threatened each other's lives.
Wow.
Yeah, the principal threatened her, she threatened her, and they were never allowed in the same.
I love that.
I bet you know who it is, but don't say.
No, I don't. But you will tell me later.
I will tell you later.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I love it.
And she actually saved the school from burning down. Do you remember when in the girls' toilets the wall was lit on fire? Just for the listeners, if you're bored with this, just skip forward because we will get back to photography. But I've got to tell Damien this story. Okay. Everybody was smoking cigarettes in the toilets upstairs. I don't know if you guys did that.
I didn't.
No.
I was not cool enough to smoke ciggies.
Yeah, maybe I was cool.
Yeah, you were cool. Yeah.
So we were doing that. There was about 10 of us in there in the girls' toilets upstairs near the drama rooms. And then one of the girls, she didn't even smoke, and she was just sitting on one of the toilets talking to all of us. And she had a dead lighter. She didn't even smoke. She had a dead lighter, and she was just flicking it. But the school is like 100 and something years old. It's a really old school, right? And there was on the wall toilet paper hanging out of a hole on the wall that over the years people had shoved toilet paper up the wall. So it's basically filled with toilet paper.
Uh-oh.
She's flicking this dead lighter that has no flame.
Yeah.
It sparked. It lit that toilet paper, which went inside the wall. The whole wall inside went up in flames.
God.
We all just ran. And do you know what this friend did? The one that I said that I won't name? Mm-hmm. I've never been so proud of someone that's my friend in my life.
I love that.
She ran
Yeah.
through the hall, karate kicked, jumped and smashed the glass of the fire hydrant-y
girl.
thing,
Yeah.
grabbed it out of the glass, ran in there and put out the fire.
Wow. Good girl.
Like, I got goosebumps. She was
I love that.
amazing. It was amazing. And then no one wanted to dob this girl in because she didn't do it on purpose. She wasn't a firebug.
Yeah.
Right? So no one wanted to name her, but we all got kept in the auditorium, you remember, until someone put their hand up. And eventually she put her hand up.
Right.
Do you remember that?
I don't. No.
Yeah, the fireys came and everything.
Wow. Wow.
Anyway.
Monumental.
Look at us.
Yeah.
Look at
wow.
us.
Look at you being a
I'll
rebel.
either leave all of this in the podcast or I
Nah.
won't. I think we leave it in.
Yeah. Why not?
Why not?
I'd love to hear what other people's scary or rebellious school stories were
Yeah.
back in the day.
Yeah. Okay, question. What would little Damien think about you now if he could see your life now? You're 47 years old, if you're my age. What would little Damien think of you now and what you're doing? And your career so far? And the awards you've won.
Well, little Damo should be proud.
Yeah.
Would little Damo, knowing what the world is now, do photography again? Absolutely not.
Really?
It's well, we'll get there, but
Yeah.
it's becoming a career that will no longer be around for much longer. So therefore, I will need to transition. So little Damo would be going, wow, you've done amazing.
Pivot.
Good on you. But I know what the future holds for you and it doesn't look bright. So therefore, I'd love for you to do something different. What I am grateful for what I have done and achieved is I've traveled the world. I get paid to travel the world. I meet amazing people.
I've
done
seen you on
amazing
boats in
things.
like Italy,
Yeah.
Capri or something.
Well, last month I was in Florida on a super yacht. Like,
Yeah, that's what it was.
It's cool. Yeah.
So you're saying AI is the issue for you?
AI is a big issue for me and a lot of people.
Yeah.
So here's a crazy stat. Well, is it going to be a statistic? I don't know. But the sums or the facts or the figures rather are something like this. And it's not my maths, but Raoul Paul, who is a famous economist, he said, I'll put it this way. So basically you have a moron at this level, call it 0. Einstein is 2.3 times smarter than a moron. Mm-hmm. The smartest person in the world is 3 times smarter than a moron. So when you think of everything around us, like this house, electricity, rocket ships, nuclear, car, by someone who's 2.3 times or 3 times smarter, the average moron, AI in 25 years will be 1,000 times smarter. So everything today that we see is just 3 times smarter. And that's everything we know.
You're freaking me out.
Another 25 years will be 1,000 times smarter.
Okay, that is
And that is happening. Those maths are on trend. And and AI is 300% better year on year on year.
Oh, it just keeps getting better. Like you and I just said before, how good is it? But I think in the space that you're working, don't you think there is going to be companies for commercial that do want authentic photography? Or do you think for the price they can just hire a guy and make it online? Do you not have hope?
I'm a realist. I have hope.
Yeah.
But I know those clients are shrinking.
Yeah.
And they have been for generations already.
Yeah.
From film to digital to stock photography.
Right.
To photography as we know it now.
Yeah.
Those clients have already been diminishing. It's just going to diminish exponentially. I know clients that are using AI. My own clients are using AI. So before they're hiring me, they're hiring AI. So my own
And then they're uncomfortable with what they've created in AI and then they come to you?
No, not at all. They're not uncomfortable. If they can't generate it in AI or they can't make it look realistic, they'll come to me.
Right.
Or they're hiring me to do the AI, which I've done.
Right.
I've had 3 billboards that are in AI.
Wow. Damien, I always think to myself, your artwork and award-winning photographs from 20 years ago are like AI today.
Correct.
So what you have created in the past looks like AI. So you're the original AI.
Well, I was one of the few that blended traditional photography
Yeah.
with digital,
Yeah. Like,
as we know Photoshop.
Listeners, think Matrix and think those bullet scenes in the fight scene in the underground tunnel. All of Damien's photography just give me that feel. Like it's not 3D or 4D or 5D. It's just this really amazing immersive photography that you do, and you must do it with many cameras, many hours, whether it's long exposure or short. I'm not a photographer, but it's epic, mate. It is epic.
Yeah, it's being coined like an illustrative style or very surreal.
Yeah.
Very not futuristic, but they're composite photography.
It was totally futuristic.
So I had the ability to take multiple scenes and blend them together to create one that looked like it.
Did someone teach you that? Or did you create that?
No, I just created that.
So one day you just pulled out 10,000 cameras and
one camera
and a toad.
But many photos blended together in Photoshop. Wow. Yeah, and it was just something I learned because I was fascinated with Photoshop at that time. Photoshop 3.5 is what I started with in my wedding and portrait days, and I just loved it. I was like, oh, this is really cool. It was not darkroom. Darkroom was great, but this was the new darkroom. It was a digital darkroom, and I enjoyed it, and it was cheap, and I just frothed it, and I just went down this rabbit hole and just never looked back.
And then the customers loved it. Like you did what, Movember, you did Ford, come on, keep naming.
Oh, you name the brand, I've done it.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
Okay.
Local brands, national brands, international brands.
Amazing.
And it's taken me all over the world doing it. It still does.
Well, I hope it continues if that's what you want. Otherwise,
of course it's what I want. But my photography style will change.
Yeah.
I wrote an article 2 weeks ago. What's the future of advertising from a photographer's perspective? And it was about how we as picture makers have to change our style should we want to be relevant.
Yeah.
And where that's going, at least in my opinion, is we have to go more real. We have to go more vulnerable. And what I mean by that is showing truth and authenticity with a real Belinda, not Belinda's avatar who you can create, but actually you, for example, you sitting here in this very room with all the little nuances and the lighting. I'd have to capture that, but not create an AI version of it.
I would love you to capture that. One day come and capture it.
I'd love to.
Because you've got so much time. Today was easy to nail you down on this chair.
Yeah,
Damien and I
down for it.
Changed the date probably, 6 times?
Yeah.
To get him here?
Yeah. I think I was over,
You were away and then I had other interviews and then things happened,
So I didn't explain that right, but I think it's put it into a company's perspective. They need to show the authentic side of them. They need to show their real staff doing real things, creating real stories. Yeah. It's no longer going to be the glossy front that they want to show. They're going to have to show their true colours now.
Yeah, vulnerable.
And that's where I'm going to start playing. So those beautiful artistic pieces that I once loved creating, I can now create that in seconds. So it's the big ideas, it's the big concepts that are going. Yeah. So it's the big advertising. Strangely, it's the big budget stuff that is disappearing quick.
Wow. It's a sign of the times, isn't it?
Where I was best known, where I love to play mostly, is what's disappearing first.
Yeah. Well, I really hope that you can get that through to clients because
they won't have a choice.
Yeah.
Because they're just going to get caught up with an influx and a saturation of content that doesn't resonate.
Right. So customers are going to get bored.
100%.
They're going to see the same thing.
So they're going to crave authenticity more than they ever have before. And we're starting to do that now with Netflix shows. So true crime is the number one watched series and genre on Netflix. Anything true, we won't get bored.
Crime.
We as humans have just this innate connection to what is real that we can't break. As much as we love to be distracted by surreal things and fantasize it, innately we still want connectivity activity.
You are just absolutely making sense right now. I love that.
And it's what our purpose
I've got
is.
hope for you. That's an honest sentence. Can I ask?
Thank you.
Can I ask another question?
Yeah.
Are you a diva on set? Let me finish
No.
that. So, when you're on set, tell me about the perfect day for you. Does the music have to be right? Do you have a ritual on the day? Is everyone scared of you? What is your perfect day?
Not a diva, and I try not to be one because I believe that is an easy way to distinguish my style versus someone else.
Yeah.
Because in a world where there are so many photographers, a client has the ability to choose from a plethora of them. And we've got to figure out, well, what's our USP in this situation? How do we distinguish between each other? And for me, it is providing the best experience on set.
So that's going to be recommendations and callbacks.
Yeah, 100%. So whilst others can do the same quality work that I do, can they provide the same experience? Maybe not. So I feel in this world where service is everything and it's also lacking, it's an easy one to own. And so
you give
therefore,
them the demo.
I like to give them a good experience.
Yeah.
I pump the music.
Oh,
I
yeah.
give the models the power. So what's your playlist? Let's play that. So it helps them perform, which makes my work look better because the more I can provide the atmosphere,
They're into it.
everyone's working. Everyone's firing on all four cylinders, right?
That's perfect.
Well,
And
all
that was my
cylinders, not
next
four.
question. So if you've got someone in front of the lens and you're not feeling it, you think they're
Happens
uncomfortable.
all the time.
What do you do to make them instantly comfortable? Is it that kind of thing? Do you
Ask
say,
them what
shake it
their
off,
playlist,
mate?
give me your playlist, what's going to get you going.
Yeah.
I do have a story. So a world champion athlete who I will not name.
Yeah. It's not Ash Barty.
No, it's not.
Oh, is it? Is John Eels?
No. It's a world champion, female world champion athlete. She didn't want to do this photo shoot. It was for a brand. And her manager was there on set. The manager said, look, she doesn't like photo shoots. She's very difficult. I just want you to know.
Heads up.
Heads up. I'm like, okay, cool. So I went up to her at the start of the shoot and she just came in cold. Like just, it's like, oh.
Is she getting paid for this shoot?
Yeah.
And she
fortunes.
comes in cold.
Cold. Like just no personality. Almost, I don't even know if she shook my hand or
Oh,
not. It
Lord.
was just like,
Who's giving her
it
these
was
jobs?
like immediately you
Yeah.
knew, oh, this is not going to go well. And I have a lot of pressure to extract the goods out of this person because that's what I'm being employed to do. But she couldn't care less. And I get it from their perspective. They get thrown around to represent this brand, that brand, work with this person.
Again, you're
all the
being
time.
paid for
So
that.
I've got to do my job. So I immediately go, right, how am I going to get this? So I walked up to her as she's standing there for the first couple of shots. I said, look, you don't want to be here. I know that. I don't want to be here. So let's just fucking nail it and let's get the fuck out of here.
Oh, you got on her level.
And I went down to her level.
Not even that you were.
And she's like,
you
"Damn,
faked it.
I faked it.
You faked it.
And she turned it on.
Oh, because she wanted to get out.
And we just went bang, 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 bang. And it was all over in a couple of hours. We got everything we needed and more.
Love it.
She high-fived me at the end
I
of
bet
it.
the client was thrilled.
And the manager came up. The client was stoked.
Yeah.
But never knew this conversation happened.
No.
But that's my job as a professional, is to find a way to extract the results.
So he
And I
ain't
just
no
went down to
diva.
that. No, I ain't no
Love
diva.
it. Ain't no diva.
And the manager came up to me and said, hey, just want to let you know that she just said that's probably her best shoot she's ever done. I'm like, no, it
Now, have you ever got into an awkward position to take a photo, like hanging off a cliffside or swinging off a rope? Like, what's your most scariest, weirdest position you've had to put your body to get the shot?
I don't know how to answer
What about
that.
the guy on the side of the cliff sitting on a chair? How did you do that?
Well, that was shot at like 2 meters high.
I
And then
was
we
thinking you're hanging off the side of a
Nah,
bloody. Just pretend
that's
you're
Photoshop.
Just pretend you're on a cliff.
Look, I hang out of helicopters, which I don't like. Yes, you hang out of cherry pickers and
Oh, is that real? You're not
Yeah.
joking?
No.
Oh, there you go.
yeah, and that's never fun. Like
You
last,
hang out of helicopters.
Yeah.
I thought you were joking for me.
No, hang out of helicopters, swing around, take photos of boats or
Yeah.
people on a beach, tourism shots. Last week, I didn't go up, but I could have. But last week we were in the Daintree Forest, and it's a 50-metre crane, and they take up a basket right above the canopy. I'm like, there's no effing way I'm getting up in that.
Oh, you didn't go up?
No, you get me on a 3-foot ladder.
What did you do? You've got a drone. You were like the drone king.
So I got a drone up there to take shots.
That was the other thing. You are a pioneer of the drones.
Well, I'm not a pioneer of the drone.
I'm going to say you are.
Please do.
Because the internet told me.
Great. I love that.
Yeah.
I was one of the first amongst my peers to get into it.
That's a pioneer.
So I did get my pilot's license.
Did you?
Because back in the day, to be a drone pilot, you had to get your pilot's license. It wasn't just a weekend course and here you are, you can fly a drone. Back then, you had to know how to fly a fixed-wing airplane. It's like, this is mental. So
that's because you're in the airspace.
Yeah, correct.
You have to.
And I get it. And drones came in so fast, so hard into the industry, disrupted it.
Yeah.
CASA, being the safety authority, didn't know how to manage it. So they went, well, fine. You're going to play in our world. You need to know our rules. So I studied hardcore for 6 weeks, failed twice, passed on the third time. You had to get an 80% score.
You know what? You needed that grade 6 teacher.
Oh, I know. It was the only thing I've actually nailed or got an 80%. So that would have been like an A. I've never got an A in anything. So I'm like,
except with Michael McGann in grade 6.
Correct. So between year 6 and this would have been now, it's like almost 15 years ago. I had never studied.
Yeah.
Well, since grade 12.
So as a pioneer, do you use droning a lot?
Yeah.
So
it's in my toolkit.
It's
and
always
I use it,
there, yeah.
Yeah, all the time. But everyone's got one now.
Yeah. Are you a Nikon or a Canon boy?
Canon. Yeah. All the way through.
All the way through. Cameras are difficult. I always find...
Not now, they're not.
The aperture and all that kind of stuff.
Nah, you don't need to know that now.
Really?
Nah.
It's all pretty user-friendly.
Yeah.
Like an iPhone.
You could do that. Look at you with all your tech here in your house.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's amazing. You're rocking it. Big camera,
rocking it.
GoPro.
Oh, I'm rocking it.
These,
these are great.
Just go. And now with AI, you can fix the audio, you can fix the visuals.
Absolutely. Love the software for it. Okay, so have you ever lost a job to a competitor and then when the ad came out, you judged it super hard?
It happens all the time. I've never hated the work. It's more the process as to how I've lost it.
Yeah.
What I'll critique.
Yes.
Why have they won it?
Yes.
And how do they get to that outcome?
Got it.
The outcome I don't care about.
No.
But what I believe I'm good at is reflecting on my own loss and go, what could I have done better?
Great answer.
And kudos to them for winning it.
Yeah.
If they win it for snaking me, like undercutting or
price,
creating some sort of rumor or lie, which I don't like, which I've had a couple of assistants do, that I don't like.
No. Great answer, Damien.
I can't judge the outcome because I've trained them well.
Yeah.
So of course I've got to have a good outcome.
Yeah. And what about any fun celebrities that you've worked with? Who's the best celebrity you've ever worked with?
Vanilla Ice was cool.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it. Why did you have him?
He is part of a movie being done here in Brisbane called Zombie Plane.
Oh, yeah.
Which is like a spoof movie.
Right.
Done by Brisbane directors.
Can I just say I should have said, instead of stop it, stop. Collaborate and listen. Okay, go.
He was amazing.
Oh, really?
Just an absolute dude. Easy to work with. Same with Sophie Monk. She was the same.
Has he got the same hair? The blonde peroxide top?
No. But he just rocks around baseball cap.
Would I recognise Vanilla Ice? No.
He's got some funny name.
Really?
Yeah. What's his name? It's like Van Winkle or something like that. I don't know. No, that's Van Winkle's out of Ace Ventura, isn't it? I don't know.
Oh, yes.
But he's
totally Ace Ventura.
Right. But no, he does have some strange name.
Cool.
But he was a dude.
Loved
Great
him.
to work with. Gave me everything I wanted and more.
Yep.
Otherwise, just the other day, iced tea.
Oh, I love iced tea.
I got packed with iced tea on a super yacht. So they're part of the same production.
So
this
good.
was 2 years later. And he was also Really cool.
Oh, hang on. I'm thinking of Ice Cube. Hang on. Who am I thinking of? The one that was in SVU? Law and Order.
Law and Order. That's Ice T.
That's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah. So he's probably my latest celebrity that I've got to work with.
Him.
And he was a dude as well. Just nice.
So good.
Gave me everything I wanted and more.
Yeah.
And just performed exceptionally well. It's funny. I've never been a fan of the discrepancies in pays from actors to just someone on set or you and I.
Yeah.
But I can also see why, because when they turn up and they're in front of the camera, they switch it on and they are magic. Everything you get is gold. It's like you just don't have to do anything.
Oh, so
You
good.
just click, for me, I just click, 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 and every shot's
You know
usable.
you've got
It's
the
like,
shot.
bang, it's like, whoa.
Let's go have lunch.
Yeah, done.
Love that.
And my shoot with him lasted about probably not even 10 minutes.
Oh, wow.
And I would have got in that 10 minutes what I might spend hours with a street cast talent.
So good.
So
And what about someone that like you were so rattled by because I can't believe I'm in their presence?
No, no one.
Nah.
No.
Anyone?
No.
Nobody.
No one. Because,
You want them to be rattled.
well, that'd be nice. But I look at it this way. I'm like, you're just good at your job.
Yeah.
You just get paid a lot more.
Yeah.
And you're just on the TV a lot.
Yeah.
So, yes, you're famous, but are you better in your craft than what I am in mine? No. We're both great at what we do. In fact, you're in my office. Mm-hmm. I'm the boss and I boss them around. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
So I need to turn it on and I'm employed to get what I need from my client.
Yeah.
So
Bring it.
bring it.
Bring it.
I'm the one in charge. So, no, I don't get rattled.
The famous person I have met, my biggest claim to fame would be Michael from Boys to Men.
Who?
Exactly.
I know Boys
You're
to
not
Men.
a girl. If you
Yeah,
were a
right.
girl in the 90s, you would
I'm a
know
girl.
who I'm talking about. So 90s girls out there, Michael, he
Yeah.
was the bass singer. So he had that
Okay,
really
okay.
loud voice. Yeah, I met him.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it was
Nice.
lovely. But I'll tell it on another episode. It's actually a
Yeah,
really
do
good
it.
story, my Michael story. All right, so very last question for you, Damo. This is the question I ask all my guests.
Yeah.
All of my guests get
Okay.
this question, whether it's embarrassing to me to ask them or not.
Go.
Have you ever seen a ghost or a UFO?
I've seen a UFO.
Go.
Have not seen a ghost, but have seen a UFO. I remember, and my story doesn't change too much, but I remember I was young. I think it was in primary school, or maybe I was grade 8-ish around that time, laying in bed, just gone to sleep. Would have been about 9-ish. Dad had an aviary out the back. So he used to go out every night, blow the husks out, clean it for the next day for the birds. And while he was doing that, he noticed 3 lights in the skies. And so, tell Damien to come out, because my mum had just put me to bed, or maybe I'll put myself to bed. Anyway, so I rushed out and I saw these lights, and there was 3 of them. One was white, one was yellow. I can't remember what the other one was. And they were kind of just hovering. And then all of a sudden, I think the 2 that were over to my right just zoomed to this one that was the brightest. And in a speed, you knew that it wasn't close, but the scale just, you knew it wasn't probably in the proximity of a plane. It was way beyond that. But at the speed of which they traveled to this one was
Unnatural.
Totally unnatural.
Yeah.
And then they went behind a cloud that had slowly come in front of the lights. And then just, it was almost like a light show behind the cloud.
And this
then,
is in the 80s, late 80s.
Probably late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah. Like really early 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it kind of just, all 3 of them just zoomed off together.
Okay, you completely saw an unidentified flying object.
Yeah, so what
times
it
3.
was, I don't know what it was. And then it was in the newspaper the next day. And
Stop
people
it.
had all the sightings of these same lights
Okay.
doing the same thing.
Amazing.
Never heard anything more about
So
it.
what I'll get you to do, I'll send you a link to this later. There is something I came up across 2 days ago that was found in Colombia in March this year called the Buga,
Okay.
Buga sphere.
Okay.
They found an orb that everyone filmed floating across the sky in this town in Colombia, and then it landed and some guy went and got it and he wouldn't give it to the military.
Okay.
So they opened it and it's got weird stuff inside it. So I'll send you the link to that. Whether it's a hoax or what, I don't know. But impressive. You're the
Either
4th
way.
person who on this podcast. You're the 27th guest and you're the 3rd or 4th person who's seen a UFO. No ghost though.
No.
No. I haven't seen either. I would love to see either of these, but I'm fascinated by people's stories for it. Thank you, Damien. I absolutely love what you do. I've always been in awe of what you do. And I actually, after speaking to you now and today, I believe that there is a future for photographers, especially in your field. Like you say, you can do things AI can't. Everyone's going to recognize AI soon. Oh, that's AI'd. Oh, that's AI'd. Yours will be different and you're going to pivot within the field. And I just know you'll do absolutely great things.
I like that. I like to believe so too.
And I want you.
And I know so.
Yeah, you know so. You are so good at your job. And I do want you to take the picture of me in here.
Done.
And make it like Matrix style.
We can do that.
Thank you, Damien.
Thank you, Belinda.